Hello, welcome back to the R City channel, to our FC 26 Manchester City career mode. Into Season 3 where Pep Guardiola signed a new 2-year deal and we brought in some big names. Today's episode, we kick things off with a simulation against Brentford, and then it's all action. A game against Real Madrid at home, a game against Spurs away, a game in the Cup against Everton away in the Carabao Cup, and then end the episode with a game against Chelsea at home as well. So far, a great start to the season. 4 games. Only 1 goal conceded and plenty scored. Let's keep that up going to this one. Well, simulation against Brentford goes very well for Manchester City. A 4-0 win with a bit of a rotated side. A hat-trick for Omar Marmoush, who says, play me ahead of Vinicius Jr., which is a crazy ask. Tajani Reinders gets a goal in the 78th minute. City 4, Brentford 0. Still without a goal conceded in the Premier League. Way better than we were last season defensively. The Champions League gets underway today and we welcome Real Madrid to the Etihad. Now, Real Madrid side that still are strong. I mean, Luis Skelly there in the back line, Trent, Sanagula, Brahim Diaz, Bellingham, Mbappe, Shermany, Camavinga, so many top players. But they are missing one key man, and it's Vinicius Jr., who's a Manchester City player now. We are going to be more pragmatic this season at times, and our pragmatism in terms of defensive where we're going to play is by going to a back 5, pretty much. So Aït-Nouri and Livramento coming today as wing-backs playing in those wide areas, with the back 3 of Castello, Diaz and Joshko Vardiel. Nico and Rodri partner midfield once again, and it's Reinders in front with Vinicius Jr. and Haaland there as well. So no Foden, no Shirky, no Semenyo. 3 big players miss out, but they're all looking to come off the bench alongside Anderson and so on. But that is the team we're going to go against Real Madrid. But what a big game to kick the episode off, and it's Vinicius Jr. against his former side in Real Madrid. Pep Guardiola is excited for this one, I think, to take on Xabi Alonso's Real Madrid. They've got some real quality players in there, Trent Alexander-Arnold and so on. Going to the back 5, going more defensive is something we're going to do throughout the season. Handshake between the former manager and coach. I mean, of course, Pep Guardiola, Xabi Alonso worked together at Bayern Munich. He saw him as a top quality player he brought into the German side. And this is our first game that we've played actually at the Etihad, believe it or not. Kicking things off today's episode, captain by Ruben Diaz there, captain by Jude Bellingham. And it is also, very excitingly, a repeat of the UEFA Champions League final. Manchester City, 2-time winners of this UEFA Champions League. Now, a winner against Inter in one final. Last season, we went and beat Real Madrid in the final. It means we get the new sort of patch on the sleeve, which I think we'll say the number 2. We're looking to put number 3 on it by the end of the season. Let's see how Real Madrid do line up today. Well, there's your City side. Champions of Europe, of course, who won the UEFA Super Cup as well. And now we take on the side that we beat in the final last time out, Real Madrid. Right, looking at our 11, it looks like it's going to be Luis Skelly and also Trent in the fullback areas. Shermany in the midfield alongside Fede Valverde. Gula and Mbappe. That front line with Brahim Diaz. And then it will be Hussein and Rudiger partnering. It's a strong side, really, isn't it? On the bench, they have got some options as well. Some good options. Vitor Roque from a Barcelona man on the bench for Real Madrid. Nico. Rodri. Nico. Vinny. Aït-Nouri. Vinny here. Onside. Haaland there. Oh, Luis Skelly clears it into Haaland. And he goes past the post. Why'd they go to Brahim Diaz and Mbappe? Nursing away from Kasanov. Brahim Diaz. Good feet from him. Chance for Real Madrid. A good save by Gigi Donnarumma. Had a tough season last year. I mean, turned up in the final massively. Headed by Mbappe off the line by Rodri. Mbappe. Diaz tries to stop him. He can't get his foot round him. Could be a red card, this. This could be a red card for Ruben Diaz. It's a yellow card for Diaz and we get away with it. Nowhere near the ball. Nowhere near the ball. And you get someone on the line desperately. Mbappe off the bar. Back out. Oh, and blocked by Aït-Nouri from Bellingham's rebound. Boy, we get away with that. Mbappe shot to Rudiger. Back to Mbappe. Housen. From centre back. Diaz with a challenge. Back to Donnarumma and away by City. Well played. They are actually very comfortably there. Oh, Reinders, great play, Aït-Nouri. And here's Vinicius Jr. Control for Real Madrid. And Vinny onto Haaland here. And Haaland wide to Livramento. And back into Haaland here. And Erling Haaland hits it wide. trust the pass to be playing. The one we did play is worse. Bellingham away from Rodri. Anderson across. Bellingham turns. Oh, Rodrigo's in here. Against Vardiol. Rodrigo blocked. Mbappe! Oh, you lucky boy. 1-0 Real Madrid. Falls to him. Deflected off Vardiol. Falls straight to Mbappe. Talk about fortunate. Foden. Semenyo. Up to Vinny here. In behind Semenyo. Back into Erling Haaland. Oh, what a hit by Haaland. 1-1. Semenyo with an immediate impact. The guy's an assist machine, Antoine Semenyo. And he's done it again here. Into Haaland. Comes across it. Cracks it off the post and past Thibaut Courtois. Vardiol with him. Mbappe, Vardiol, great defending behind for a corner. Stood him up really well there. Corner ball. Cristiano well away. Valverde. Rudiger. Mbappe! There you go. El Hilali loses him. And Kylian Mbappe wins the game at the death. Needs that support. Foden. Good turn, Foden. Phil Foden! Saved, and Semenyo can't get there, away by Trent. The full-time whistle goes. We start the episode with defeat to Real Madrid. A 1-1 draw was probably deserved. Maybe we got things wrong tactically. But the quality of Mbappe was the difference. And that is really frustrating. We've got to put that game behind us against Real Madrid, that disappointing result, and get back into the Premier League, because now it's first versus first, or first versus second, both teams level. We've scored more goals, and we haven't conceded a goal yet. They've already conceded one. It's City versus Spurs. It's away to London Stadium. Big game for Manchester City and Pep Guardiola. They are managed by Enzo Maresca, former Chelsea man. And this is his side. It looks good. Looks very, very good. And there's options off the bench as well. The midfield's different to what we expect. Depay, Tel and Kudus, the front three. Not really any superstars in there. But a strong team, clearly. Team ethic. This is a sign for Spurs today. We are going to make a change in our starting 11 and go a bit more expansive midfield. Tijani Reina is now 90 rated overall. So surely he's got to be starting ahead of Nico and Velez. He's playing all the midfield. He's got good defensive abilities. I think he can play that. He is a -1 there, but he's still 89 rated. And Ruben Diaz is tired today, so he comes out. But we don't swap him for Kusanov. We're going to make a debut for Castello Lukeba against Spurs. His debut. His first start anyway. Other than that, it's the usual starting 11. Pressure on this young man. He's going to play in the centre with Vardiol to the left of him. We're ready here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to take on Manchester City. The two sides of the perfect record so far in the Premier League. Both sides 12 points from a possible 12. Pressure is on one of these sides to perhaps drop their first points of the season. So Manchester City versus Spurs here at the London Stadium. Two sides of the perfect record here. Enzo Maresca doing a fantastic job after moving from Chelsea to a crosstown rival pretty much. Spurs are working them at the table. They've started doing better. Whether it's going to be enough to weather the Manchester City storm we've brought today with not a single goal conceded yet this season in the Premier League. They have conceded just the one goal as well. So both sides pride themselves on good defence and exciting attack. Let's see how Maresca does line up today. Enzo Maresca's Spurs side then, a 4-3-3 formation as expected. Maignan is the goalkeeper who starts in goal. Rennes, Captain Romero, Danzo, Adogi the back four. Madison, Sarr and Kulusevski midfield three. It's Kudus, Tel, Odobert on the bench, or in the front line. They have got Xabi Simons, Memphis Depay on the bench. Danzo throws a 14. Rangers playing a holding role today. What can he do in that role? Semenyo into the box. It's a Erling Haaland, Danzo, and Maya has to clear it away. Tricky just trying to bait a doggy into a challenge there. Rangers come short. Rodri. Vardiol. Back to Rodri. Rangers. Foden. Shirky is in here. Shirky to the far post. There is Vinicius Jr. Head into his own goalkeeper's hands there. Which a play. Well, Vardiol doesn't get there. That's poor. Kudus. Sarr. Chance for Tel. 1-0 Spurs. We concede our first goal of the Premier League season. Lukeba. Not great. Divine Rennes and away by Mike Maignan. And as far as Rangers. Semenyo back on towards Rodri. Essentially to Foden. In behind to Shirky. What a ball here. Rian. Shirky! 1-1. What a ball by Phil Foden. Come on. What a ball by Phil Foden that is. And Rian Shirky levels Manchester City up his second of the season. Off that right hand side. Nicely done. Celebration by City players. And Pep Guardiola What a ball by Foden behind to Shirky. Makes the run. Gets in the position. Finishes it off as well to make it all square, all level. Could have squared it to Haaland maybe as well. Launched into Vinny. Trouble now. Semenyo, he can carry a football like no other Semenyo. Here's Vinicius Jr. Vinny, great play. Vinny still. Oh, he runs into his own player, Rodri. Rodri for City down at Maignan, but he ran into his own player there, Vinny. He was away. Semenyo. Foden. Vinicius Jr. Rodri. Back to Vinny. Vinny. Onto Shirky. Cross to Erling Haaland! 2-1 Manchester City. Erling Haaland with a goal. Ryan Shirky with the assist. And Vinicius Jr. with the pre-assist as well. Good work from him. And City lead at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The disappointed Spurs here. Vinny. Through to Shirky. Just lays it across to Haaland for a tap-in. Back into Vinny. Wide to Semenyo. Trouble for Spurs here. Semenyo. Vinicius Jr. Saved by Maignan. Corner ball. Shirky over it. Shirky in. Vardiol with a free header, and it's over the bar by Joško Vardiol. Press him. Madison over the top here. Opens up a little bit Rennes, and we're in trouble here. Here's Kulusevski. Lukeba across. Great defending by the young Frenchman. No. Trouble here. That's his tell. What? Castello Lukeba. What a tackle. Into Shirky. Foden. Haaland. Foden. Through to Vinicius Jr. onside here. Away from Danzo. Vinny Jr. Oh. Wide. To Livramento. Marmouche. Cross the box again. Defended well. O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly, and saved by Maignan. It doesn't matter. A big win for Manchester City. A 2-1 win against the side levelers in the league table. We do concede a goal, our first of the season. We come out winners with 3 points, and that gives us a 3-point gap over the second place team, Tottenham Hotspur. What performance by Pep Guardiola's side. Chance to rotate our side now because we're in the Carabao Cup, which I'm not too bothered about this season. More bothered about the Premier League, the FA Cup and the Champions League against Everton away at the Hill Dickinson. Decided to take on Everton here today. Bataya starts his first game of the season in goal. It's El Hilali, Vita Heiss and Lukeba, City's back three. Anderson O'Reilly partner midfield two with Savinho and Ryan McCady in the wide areas. It's Mikasa in behind captain Erling Haaland and Omar Mamouche. You've got impact subs off the bench, the likes of Vardiol, Nico Kusanov, Aitnuri, Livramento, Vinicius Jr. and Semenyo. But it could be a debut for another youngster in Cavan Sullivan, the American, is on the bench today. Carabao Cup action at the Hill Dickinson for Manchester City. City versus Everton. We went not so far in this competition last year. We were knocked out pretty early on. We were knocked out early on in the FA Cup, and we sort of fought towards the end towards the Premier League last season. We've got good squad depth, very good squad depth, and that's why I think we could still come away going quite far in this competition. Far in the FA Cup is an opportunity for those younger players to get some game time this season. Cavan Sullivan on the bench, McCady, of course, in there for Manchester City, and Mikasa both starting. Lukeba had a great debut. Interesting enough, up top for Everton today is on loan, Frenchman, on loan from Manchester City is Mohamedou Sangare. I hope he has a good game, but not too good of a game, in which he knocks us out of this competition. Let's see how Everton officially line up for David Moyes. So Everton do go with maybe a bit of a rotated side themselves. Dewsbury Hall, Ika Bravo on the bench, so it's Travers in goal, Desta Martins in the wide areas, Armstrong and Bissou in the midfield too, Finney, Alcaraz and McNeil supporting Sangare up top. It's not a particularly good side. I mean, no Pickford anymore, Mark Travers in goal. Good feet and away by Lukeba. Branthwaite, who was on the City list this summer, went for Lukeba instead. Alongside here, Lukeba against Alcaraz. Great feet by him. What a block by Vita Heiss. How's Sangare not score? Vita Heiss says, because of me. Mikasa, Anderson. Mikasa. Right to McCady. Good passing towards Anderson. Anderson hits one here, and it's tipped over the bar by Travers. Mamouche. Savinho. In there to Erling Haaland, and Travers makes another brilliant save. What a ball in by Savinho. Corner again. Clarkson again to Mamouche. And towards Mikasa blocked away. Marmoush the rebound, and Travers makes another save. Anderson across to Alcaraz, just can't get there. Dwight McNeil through the middle here. Alcaraz, Vita Ice can't cut it out. Sangare with a chance. And Everton score. It's Mahamadou Sangare, the Manchester City man on loan. Can't see the replay, unfortunately. We're 1-0 down here. Chance again for Everton's. Right to the middle they go with Sangare. Peter Heiss, really good defensive play. Mikasa. Marmoush, Erling Haaland here. Trouble for Everton. Erling. Haaland for Manchester City, 1-1. Found by Marmoush and City equalise. It's Erling Haaland, who else? Starts today, captains the side. And he scores in the 43rd minute. Anderson. Mikasa. Marmoush. Savinho. Pulls it back. Erling Haaland. There you go. 2 on Manchester City. Savinho to Haaland. 2-1. As easy as that sometimes, the City side. Played in. Pulled it back just before Brantwaite come across. And Haaland slams it in for 2 on City. Suggesting Vita Heiss for Kasanov. Being that he's on a yellow card. He's not going to play many games, Vita Heiss, if we keep substituting him off. So we'll keep him on for now. Trying the Vardiol roll. He's physically outdone here. Sangare. Vita Heiss. Terrible defending. Oh, what a save by Bataya. What a save by Bataya. McAdoo. Mikasa. Haaland. And here's Ryan McAdoo. And he plays Marmoush here. And he's past Brantwaite. And Omar Marmoush! Oh, what a hit. 3-1. What a hit by Marmoush, who just hits the ball so true. 3-1 Manchester City, and I think that should be game now. Savinho. And look at the pace, the Brazilian Savinho here. Into Marmoush. And Omar Marmoush should score. And somehow he doesn't. All into the forward area. Dwight McNeil. Sangare. Oh, too easy. 3-2. Everton score again. Shocking defending. 3-2. It's really bad defending. Sangare. Lukeba. Away from him. Goal scorer Finney. Oh, what is the defence doing? Where's Lukeba gone? Sangare slams it for 3-3. Where did Lukeba go there? Changes to be made. Vinny Jr. comes on. Alcaraz versus Bataya for the first one. We should have just gone through easy here. Sends it to the top corner, beats Bataya. Divine Mikasa. Great penalty, beats Travers. Finney now, goal scorer. Oh, Bataya dives out the way. Elliot Anderson. Good penalty. So hard to say a penalty in this game. It's virtually impossible now. Travers against Cavan Sullivan, the youngster. Great penalty by the young American. Anu Martinez, 6-0. Oh, Anu Martinez over the bar. It's down to Tino Livramento. Saved by Travers. Stubbs. Scores his penalty. We could be here all day. Mikasa. Young forward. Good penalty by Mikasa. Dispatches it well. Finney versus Bataya. Bataya goes the right way. He can't keep it out. Elliot Anderson. Scores Elliot Anderson past Travers. Sangare. 12-all on penalties. Crazy. Scores past Travers. 15-all. This is crazy. Armstrong. Could be here till next week. Down the middle past Bataya. Cavan Sullivan again. Young American. Top left-hand corner scores. 16-all. Gee. I'll have to put the highlights of the penalties in at this rate. Anu Martinez, it's saved by Bataya. It's the same as before. He missed last time. Tino Livramento this time, please score. Down Mataya. Oh no, my El Hilali. Oh, I've messed it up. Oh, what are the chances of that? Mataya scores this and back to the start again, 19-0. This is crazy. Alcaraz. You better stand down the middle and wait until they put one down the middle. Alcaraz misses. Divine Mikasa to win it. Come on. Mikasa! Off the bar and in scores. There we go. Manchester City are through in the Carabao Cup. Was that 21-20 on penalties? Something like that, which is absolutely crazy. Off the bar and in by Mikasa. And City are through to the next round, but they actually ran out of this space recording that penalty shootout. It was so crazy. They took a Mikasa penalty. Wow. To put us through. Final game of the episode is Chelsea at home in the Premier League. Donnarumma is going to start in goal. It's Livramento, Diaz and Vardy, the back three. It's pretty much our strongest team that we go with. It could be Rangers in there for Nico, but I've gone with Nico ahead of Rangers. And we go with that and hope that we do beat Chelsea, keep another clean sheet, and hopefully don't run out of recording space on my disc because of that penalty shootout. Again, the episode, Manchester City and Chelsea. Chelsea who sacked their manager this summer again. It was Manuel Pellegrini who took over. It was Manuel Pellegrini who was sacked because he didn't do a good job after taking over from Enzo Maresca. I don't know who's in charge now, but I'd be interested to know who's in charge, what style they play, what tactics they play. This is the Chelsea side then, a 4-3-3 formation from Chelsea. Sanchez starts in goal. It is Chalobah, Cotterwill, Fofana, Hato, the back three, Fernandez, Asugio and Caicedo there. Kendry Pires, Jackson the front. Jose Bordalas in charge. Wow. Jose Bordalas, the former Getafe man, in charge. That is not a Chelsea manager. Very defensive. Vinny through to Semenyo. What a ball. Semenyo gets going here. Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo! And stings the palms of Sanchez over the bar. Corner ball. Shirky in. Vardy attacks it. Oh, free header. Oh, and then he does that. Does so well to win it back, then he passes it like that. And he's going to win it back again here. Haaland. Into Shirky. Across the box. Vinicius Jr. Oh, and Sanchez keeps it out just. Past Chalobah brilliantly. Foden. Rodri. Shirky. Shirky across the box. Blocked by Hato behind for another corner for City. Shirky over it. Shirky in. Diaz with a header off the line. Foden. Oh, Enzo Fernandez, I thought he was going to take him down the box then. Vardy. Antoine Semenyo. Vinny. Semenyo. So powerful. Antoine Semenyo. Into Erling Haaland straight at Robert Sanchez again. Vinny. Foul by Enzo Fernandez. Keeps going here, the Brazilian. Haaland. Foden. Vinny. Pass for Fana. Vinicius Jr. Absolutely world class from Vinicius Jr. 1-0 we lead Chelsea. And that is crazy from City's number 11. Completely destroys the defender there. And he puts it in the top corner. But I want to see this movement again. This here. Step over pass for Fana. He was involved so much in the build-up as well before that. Great finish, great goal. Vinicius Jr.'s fourth. Semenyo. Foden. Semenyo. Cross the box here to Shirky, waiting behind for a corner. Well, Kendry Pires comes off here for... Sure that is. Something to make a difference. Vardy with a free header again. It's saved. Behind for another corner. It's only 1-0 City, but we feel very strong defensively. Jackson. One down to Jackson. Chance here! What a goal by Chelsea that is. And Dario Asugio, of all people, holding midfielders, it's an absolute wonder volley. Only our second goal conceded this season. There's Chalobah. He'll run him. Back to Nico. Any points dropped here today would feel bad. Rodri. Shirky. Vinny. Semenyo. Back in behind to Vinny. Cross the box to Erling Haaland here. And there you go. 2-1. Attacking changes being made. Perhaps they don't need to. 2-1 Manchester City. Erling Haaland scores. What a ball in by Vinicius Jr. Oh, Diaz. Well done. I mean, the Chelsea goal was that. Oh, no. Diaz, what a challenge in the box. Had to make it. Nuri, terrible. Garnacho, what a save by Donnarumma. Wow. Rodri. Oh, Rodri. Diaz, what a challenge. Oh, no way. There's no way. It's a fantastic challenge by Ruben Diaz. What a tackle. Referee, get lost. Get a man on the line here. Donnarumma taps it away. Good save by the goalkeeper. Vinny Jr. out towards Nuri. Rodri. Full-time whistle goes. We end the episode with a big 2-1 win. Really good football played. A goal conceded, which is frustrating, but a really good goal to concede. And Pep Guardiola's side beats Jose Van Al's side. We keep that perfect record in the Premier League. That disappointing result against Real Madrid in the Champions League. Well, these things do happen. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you're not ready. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And we'll see you guys for a new one next time. I want to see these early, though. These episodes early. Join the We Are City Members Club. Early access and extended episodes. What more could you ask for? We'll see you next time.